Because this is round 5, I couldn't see or find a round 4 in the watch order and the playlist I have, so I just assume there isn't one. And I'm pretty sure on the thumbnail this one is the character we saw on the last one, so don't know what's up with that, but yeah, we'll see. Round 5. Oh yeah, we just skipped round 4. Okay. Oh god.
한순간에 무너뜨릴 눈이 멀어지고 들리지가 않아 부서진 방울 My savior 가련한 여인이여 Make me your God I can give you everything 나의 어둠과 너의 어둠이 겹쳐질 때 그대로 내게 맡겨
I was gonna say, are they like, obviously, how much of that can they allow? I mean, is she gonna lose then? No, I don't. I can't tell if she died or not. I think she died. I'm not too sure. Yeah, she must have. Fuck. Okay, we'll get to that when we get to that. It's interesting because the tone of the music this one had more of a kind of romantic, chill vibe, but obviously the visuals completely contrasted that. So this is his first round 4 that we didn't see. I feel like that design, I don't know, I feel like there's more to this than we realise. He obviously has some connection to her, maybe, or he's just respectful to kind of, I'm not too sure. I don't want to be too kind on him because he seems, the way he treated the pink-haired girl in this was odd, and she's just like completely kind of numb now, and it's like, after what happened, and he just kind of waltzes in, and she's just having none of it. It's interesting though that we have no idea why he's so obsessed with her and infatuated with the lyrics, or whether it's kind of all for show, or like what his deal is. He's just kind of, at this point, he's completely painted as the most antagonistic of all the members we've seen. He's the least likable for sure. And we get the odd kind of vocals from her kind of refuting what's going on, and then we see that kind of she's still obviously not over what happened. It's interesting. It's hard to even like talk about his obsession because we don't know anything about it. We don't know why it's the case. She like kind of denied, like the "you're a liar" kind of thing. Like she obviously, I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's just hard to tell what's going on with these two. She just remembers all of this and just kind of sees red with him. Yeah, and when she started doing this, I was like, it's probably not allowed. And then we see eventually, the guards come in or whatever. See something that hasn't happened before, it seems. I can't tell if her kind of anger and hatred is completely for what he's been doing on stage. It feels like there's so much more to their relationship than we know. Yeah, and she just gets. We see the trigger being pulled. I can only assume she's dead. Though it's not that we actually saw her explicitly die. This is the only character we haven't really seen explicitly die. Of the characters we know, we see her body being pulled away, but I don't know. I can only assume. I can't tell between like these guards and these guys. Maybe that's our next character from another bracket, but then it ends and we get this thing. Obviously he moves on, but he doesn't move on. I assume this guy was Mizi, because otherwise he'd be there. He's missing, so something's clearly happened. Whether it was this guard that we saw did something to him, I don't know. This was interesting though, because again, like I said, it's the first time we've kind of had a character that you're obviously not meant to feel for. And we've established this pink-haired girl, and we feel bad for her, and then now this Mizi guy's come in, and I assume that's his name, and there's no reason for us to like him whatsoever. And he's also the first character to not progress because of his musical ability, yet there wasn't a vote that allowed him to progress. It was a disqualification. Interesting. Oh, I'm sad she died though. Or assuming she died. I did like her. Now let's just move on to the next one. It makes sense why there wasn't a 4 now. Okay, this one is Mizisua. Doesn't have subtitles, so I assume there might not be any vocals. This might not even be an on-stage thing at all. It might explain what happened to make Mizi go missing. But yes, we have this one, we have another one, and then we have All In, and that's all I'll be recording today. And like I said, I'll see what happens after that. But yeah, let's get into this then, see what happens. Oh, not these two. I'm already getting emotional now, just seeing these two. God, this is beautiful. Wow. So is she alive? Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so Mizi, I assume, is the pink-haired girl. Then that's her name. So she is still alive, and the other guy might be gone now, and she might be moving on in some way. And I assume this is Sua then. This is the most gorgeous one by far. It's there's an interesting. She seems to kind of interact more with these aliens, where she's not, but she's more dressed up. And then it abruptly cuts to. It's so hard to tell what's kind of going on with this. The reflection work and the layering is so good in this one. And it's the expressions, man, that. God, this one's kind of left me a bit speechless. And I don't even have that great an idea of what's going on, but like all this alien related stuff, and it, like, to me, when I first saw this, I didn't really clock what all this shit was. I still don't really know what all this shit is, but it it feels like a good thing. It feels, I mean, just the colours, they're like all that, and the way it kind of penetrates her area and enters her world. It feels good, and the pink, same, like, if I don't know. Wow, this is. And then these things kind of detach and they're sent away from each other. Maybe they, oh, I don't know. Maybe they were apart for a while before they reunited on stage. And that's what kind of made the whole ordeal even more traumatizing for Mizi. God, this one's so good visually, and the music as well. I don't know, the way she's dressed up like that is interesting. There's a clear kind of detachment on her side that we saw in the first one as well. Kind of similar to like a doll almost. Like I don't know. It's fascinating. Her expressions or lack of expressions, the way she's been dressed up here. Compared to like, I mean, this section of the animation is so good, and the expression and oh man, like what the hell. And she does wave a little bit. Wow, and then it cuts to this. I can't tell, is she being sent back to Earth, or is she at Earth, or is, I don't know, but it's, God, it's just striking, the like the red and the yellow of her eyes standing out. So I can only assume this is present time and she is still alive in relation to what happened in the last round. Oh dear, Jesus. Yeah, this might be my favourite one so far. Even though it's hard to establish exactly what's going on. Just the vibe it gives off is really compelling. And I also just like these two. It's just these, I mean, I guess with all the other ones, all the other rounds, we only had one character to kind of attach ourselves to, and I think it helps that the first one was between two characters who we established had a bond. But for the rest, it's interesting that they didn't. We haven't had that yet. Man, there's just so much to love about this whole like sequence and how it looks and everything, man. And not just the abrupt cut of she's obviously dreaming, remembering that. Okay, let's just move on to the next. Okay, top three. I assume we have our two characters on the other side. I can't remember the names, the two guys, Ivan and I can't remember the other guy's name. Till. And then I guess maybe Mizi, if that's the pink-haired girl, or maybe this is the other side of this is the other side completely. Who we might see up against in like some kind of final. I'm not sure. Let's just go. Let's get straight into it. It seems like maybe back into regularly scheduled rounds. But yeah, well, that's a great start. Okay. It's funny going from the last video to this. There's a lot going on here. This is like an advertisement for the finalists. This is cool. So those two. So yeah, that was the other guy I need to go through. Luca is his name, okay. Who is this? It was a cool video. It seems a bit of a recap almost, with some added lore in, it seems. So I think that might have just been a recap thing. But it seems like she's definitely still alive then, that's interesting. Okay. There was some interesting stuff at the beginning though. Kind of world building stuff. It's this kind of mainly. It seems like this is a huge event, obviously in this alien world. Guardian, right? Some kind of guy in like government and leadership position. Well, this could just be a magazine. Pet humans, yeah. The Christ shall bring on the new age. Jesus. And there's obviously some people that are against it, naturally. And yeah, okay, yeah, interesting. Interesting. There's obviously humans that want to fight back, and that doesn't help the case of not keeping them, of pets, and keeping control of them. But at the same time, it's an act that you can't. You're not gonna like hate them for that. You can't doubt them after everything that's going on with them. And we get this kind of cool kind of ranking thing. It seems like Ivan is the most popular. I'm not surprised. I mean, look at him. He seems he has like a bit of a backing somewhat. And he seems to be embracing this whole thing more than the rest of the contestants. Than the rookie, the kind of underdog figure, Till. He obviously doesn't care about this like publicity stuff as much. And then Luca. So yeah, season 49, this is how long it's been going on for. So we did progress. He won, yeah. And then we have this redhead girl. I can't tell if she's like an announcer for this whole thing. I hope I was meant to watch this now. And it cuts to all the shit that's been happening and just how fucked this whole thing is. Yeah, so I guess we'll be seeing. Obviously, Luca went through there, and we saw him go through there. Maybe this was meant to be watched before Luca's one. But yeah. Interesting. And there's this black-haired girl as well. This girl, who we haven't seen yet. And our pink-haired girl is front and centre. Well, not front, but she is kind of being portrayed as the protagonist of this entire series so far. Interesting. Let's go to the last one of the day. Okay, so this one is called All In. Maybe we'll see that black-haired girl we saw in the last one this time. And this will be the last one I'll be recording for today. Obviously next time I record this I'll do the comics as well and just the rest of the series. Given this video's gone on for a bit of time, I might upload this round 1 to All In 2 different videos just to shorten it a bit, but we'll see. Let's just get into this last one. Funky bass. Oh yeah, it's the black girl. So she's on the on the terrorist side, the kind of aside from the last thing. She's in this rebellion. Because she knew those two. Interesting. Huna is her name. Yeah, she's not taking shit from anyone. Interesting. So that's why she's missing. Makes sense. So our next one is Till v Ivan. Cool. Okay, this is cool. It's cool how quickly the music and the visuals establish the demeanor of these characters. This one, Huna especially, you instantly know what she's like. This kind of girl boss personality, just does what she likes. Doesn't care what people say, doesn't care what the rules are. So she knew, I assume this is Mizi, I'm pretty sure it's Mizi, the pink-haired girl's name. She knew her. It's cool how the last thing about the terrorists and the humans kind of fighting against this stuff sets up this, seeing this side of everything that's going on. There's not just humans giving in and letting all this happen. There are people who are rising against it, like Huna. So she just breaks into this place where they're keeping the contestants and takes the pink-haired girl. I wonder why just the pink-haired girl. I hope I'm understanding this correctly, what's going on in the timeline. So she did know Ivan until before. I'm pretty sure that's them anyway when they were kids. She's just a badass as well. Unless these guys are just part of the team that we saw back there. Part of her rebellion. So maybe seeing, obviously she was friends with Ivan until when she was younger, and there's this scene here where she kind of fucks them up for whatever reason. I don't think that's Ivan though. I think that's someone else entirely. Unless those two that was fighting. I'm not too sure. Anyway, Till seems a bit of a fucking freak. Maybe she's disappointed to see Ivan and Till, because we see here and she's angry and she's passing the banners of them. She's probably disappointed to see them kind of embracing this whole thing and not. It's kind of playing into the hands of the aliens, essentially, it seems like, and she's just angry of that. Just fucking breaks in. And then we get Mizi with short hair. Very cool, very nice. And they escape. So yeah, so that's the black-haired. Huna was the black-haired character we saw in at the end of what's his name? Till, I think it's Till. Yeah, Till's thing with against Mizi when Mizi tried to kill Till. So that's the black-haired character we saw. I assume that was her with the gun, faked killing her. Took her back, she was in disguise, and managed to infiltrate in disguise. Took her back, managed to save her. Yeah, so now she's missing. And that makes sense now, that part. And who is that? Some kind of leader of this? Not too sure. That wasn't Till. I'm confusing these two guys with the light hair. I can't remember his name, but you know who I was on about anyway. That was Till. Till was the kind of the rookie. Who was obsessed with the with Mizi, who Ivan is obsessed with. Interesting. And I do like this whole idea of Huna giving Mizi reason to live again, just giving her a purpose, giving her something to just get excited about and live for, rather than being numb to all of this. But then the cut that we saw in that somber one, the Mizisua one, I wonder whereabouts in the timeline that was. That must have been after soon after Sua died, but not after this, I assume. I hope I'm getting things right with this timeline and what's going on in general. So maybe I won't actually record the rest of this tomorrow. I'll do it next week so I can upload this. If there's anything that I misunderstood or got wrong, then feel free to fill me in the comments. I'll talk to Shah about it as well. Obviously don't spoil things. I'm going to read the comics after this, and the rest of the series I'll do that next week. But yeah, this was interesting. It was really cool. It was really, really enjoyable, really fun. Lots of different styles, different musical genres. They're all very good. The story is captivating. The premise is really cool. The premise is awesome, actually. Yeah. This was really fun. Interesting, okay. I had a really good time with this. It's really cool. Kind of definitely lived up to expectations. I'm excited to get into the rest. I'll kind of sit on this for the next week, edit this video, maybe rewatch some of the things, and just see where I'm at with it all. But yeah, very cool, very nice. Thank you guys so much for watching as well. Another video that isn't Having My Go related, but hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully there are some overlaps there with people who have watched Having My Go on my channel and have seen this as well, who are interested. And if you're new as well, welcome. I'm glad to have you around. Whether you plan to stick around or not, I'm glad you're here watching this. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week for the rest of Alien Stage, which I'm pretty sure is finished now. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you later.